Seoul transforms into something truly magical once the sun goes down. The city that already pulses with energy during the day becomes an entirely different world at night. One filled with glowing lanterns, rooftop views, electric street food aromas, and a romantic atmosphere that feels almost cinematic. For couples visiting this incredible city, the nighttime hours are not something to sleep through. They are, in fact, the best hours to experience Seoul in its most vibrant and intimate form. Whether you are newlyweds on a honeymoon, longtime partners looking for a memorable getaway, or simply two people exploring the world together, Seoul has a way of making every evening feel like something out of a love story. The city blends ancient tradition with ultra-modern culture in a way that creates endlessly unique experiences, and nowhere is that contrast more beautiful than after dark. So if you are planning a trip and wondering how to spend your evenings, here are the top 5 night activities for couples in Seoul, South Korea, each one offering something genuinely unforgettable. The first experience every couple should have in Seoul at night is a walk along Cheonggyecheon Stream. Running for approximately 5.8 kilometers through the heart of the city, this beautifully restored urban waterway is one of Seoul's most beloved landmarks, and it becomes especially enchanting after sunset. The stream is lined with soft lighting that reflects off the water, creating a shimmering, almost dreamlike corridor right in the middle of one of Asia's busiest cities. Couples can walk hand in hand along the stone pathways that run beside the water, listening to the gentle sound of the stream while the city hums quietly above them. The contrast between the peaceful, low-lying stream and the towering buildings surrounding it gives the whole experience a uniquely intimate feeling, as though you have found a quiet pocket of calm inside a buzzing metropolis. Throughout the year, the stream also hosts seasonal light festivals, particularly during autumn and winter, when thousands of colorful lanterns and light installations are placed along the water. These festivals turn an already beautiful walk into something truly spectacular. There are small bridges crossing the stream at various points, and standing on one of these bridges together while the city glows around you is the kind of simple, perfect moment that couples remember for years. The stream is easily accessible from multiple subway stations, making it a convenient stop no matter where you are staying in the city. The second activity takes you back in time without leaving the city. Bukchon Hanok Village is a historic neighborhood filled with traditional Korean houses known as Hanok, and while it is popular during the day, visiting at night offers a completely different and far more romantic experience. As the tourist crowds thin out after evening falls, the narrow, winding alleyways of Bukchon become quiet and atmospheric. The stone walls and curved-tiled rooftops of the Hanok are illuminated by warm, subtle lighting, casting long shadows and creating a mood that feels almost like stepping into an old Korean painting. Walking through these lanes together, with the distant glow of the modern city visible beyond the rooftops, creates a beautiful tension between past and present that is uniquely Seoul. The village sits on a hillside between Gyeongbokgung Palace and Changdeokgung Palace, and the elevated position means that as you wander, you occasionally catch sweeping views of the city lights stretching out below. Some couples choose to wear traditional hanbok clothing, which can be rented from shops in the area, adding another layer of cultural immersion to the experience. The silence of the village at night, broken only by the soft sound of footsteps on stone paths, makes it one of the most genuinely romantic settings in all of Seoul. It is the kind of place where conversation slows down naturally, where you find yourself simply taking in the beauty around you together. The third activity is all about elevation, both literally and in terms of the overall experience. Seoul's rooftop bar scene is world-class, and for couples looking to enjoy a stylish evening with breathtaking views, the neighborhoods of Itaewon and Gangnam offer some of the best options in the city. Itaewon, known for its international atmosphere and diverse dining scene, is home to several rooftop venues where you can sip carefully crafted cocktails while looking out over a sea of city lights. Gangnam, made globally famous by a certain pop song, offers a more polished and upscale rooftop experience with sleek interiors, premium drink menus, and panoramic views of one of Seoul's most glamorous districts. Many of these rooftop bars open in the early evening and stay lively well past midnight, giving couples the flexibility to arrive for sunset and stay as long as the night calls for. The atmosphere at most of these venues strikes a balance between lively and intimate, with music that sets the mood without overwhelming conversation. Sharing a bottle of Korean makgeolli, a traditional rice wine, or sampling locally inspired cocktails while the city spreads out below you is an experience that combines culture, luxury, and romance in a single setting. Reservations are recommended for the most popular spots, especially on weekends, so planning ahead ensures you get the best seats with the most spectacular views. The fourth activity brings you down to street level and into the delicious, chaotic, wonderfully sensory world of Seoul's night markets. Gwangjang Market and Myeongdong Street are two of the most iconic food destinations in the city, and experiencing them together at night is one of those shared adventures that bonds couples in the best possible way. Gwangjang Market, one of the oldest traditional markets in South Korea, comes alive in the evening with rows of pojang matcha, which are traditional street food stalls covered by colorful tents. Here, couples can try bindaeteok, which are savory mung bean pancakes, along with mayak gimbap, raw beef yukhoe, and an enormous variety of other Korean street food classics. The market has a wonderfully authentic atmosphere, with local vendors who have been working their stalls for decades and a crowd that is a lively mix of locals and visitors. Myeongdong, on the other hand, is a more modern and tourist-friendly street food experience with vendors lining the pedestrian street selling everything from cheese-topped corn dogs to tteokbokki, which are spicy rice cakes, to freshly grilled skewers. The energy here is infectious, with music, laughter, and the irresistible smell of food filling the air. For couples, sharing bites of different dishes, trying things you have never tasted before, and navigating the lively crowd together creates a sense of shared adventure that is genuinely joyful. Both markets are best experienced without a strict plan, simply wandering, pointing at things that look interesting, and eating your way through the evening. The fifth and perhaps most romantically iconic activity for couples in Seoul is spending an evening along the Han River. The Han River runs through the center of the city and is surrounded by large, beautifully maintained parks that locals love to visit in the evenings. Couples can pick up convenience store snacks and drinks, which is a beloved local tradition, and settle down on the grass with a blanket to enjoy the view of the river and the glittering city skyline reflected on the water. The atmosphere along the Han River at night is relaxed and genuinely lovely, with other couples and families nearby, creating a warm, communal feeling without ever feeling crowded or intrusive. For those who want to take the experience a step further, river cruises are available that take you along the Han River while the city lights shimmer on either side. These cruises range from casual ferry rides to more elegant dinner cruises where you can enjoy a meal together as Seoul glides past the windows. The sight of the city's iconic bridges, including the Bampo Bridge with its famous rainbow fountain, lit up against the night sky is something that stays with you long after the trip is over. Whether you choose to sit by the river or sail along it, the Han River at night offers a sense of peace and beauty that perfectly captures everything that makes Seoul such an extraordinary city for couples to explore together. It is a fitting end to any evening in this remarkable city, a quiet, glowing reminder of why you came here and why you will want to come back.